So there's a lot of sort of kind of breaking away energy, moving towards a better outcome and moving away from a situation that was very toxic. So a lot of you, if you're watching this reading, Capricorn, will be exiting or working through the effects of difficult or healing from difficult situations from the past. Okay, we are coming to a point where we are having to find our authentic selves, and we are having to make the decisions that feel right for us. Hello Capricorn, welcome to Spiritual Worlds. I am Jared Walters and this is your reading for February 2025. I am going to be doing things slightly different in this reading, and we're going to be using a combination of three cards, which are the Dragon deck. This is absolutely beautiful. This deck of cards is it involves different dragons and messages from the dragon realms. We're going to be using the Moonology deck. Now this is a brilliant deck for bringing out the real nuances, the real emotions about the situation, and whatever guidance comes through. And we're going to be finalising things with this absolutely fantastic Messages from the Unicorns Oracle deck here. So Capricorn, absolutely wonderful to see you. I hope this message resonates with you. Again, this is a general reading, so not all of the message may resonate with you. It might just resonate in part, but please use your own discernment. I do these readings with the intention of reaching as many people and giving as much guidance from Spirit as I possibly can. I am just a channel for their wonderful words and wonderful work. So let's get started. As soon as I connect with the energy, I want to say about, I'm like, get things moving. Get things moving. Do. I've got this kind of excited feeling, this sort of feeling of like, okay, things are about to change, but also nervousness as well. So I do feel for many of you Capricorn, there is a sense of renewal, new beginnings, perhaps new ventures starting. Perhaps some of you are going through some endings, which is or some healing, which is clearing the way. Okay, but I also believe there's a lot of like games, people playing games, manipulation as well. There's things from the past that are trying to draw you back in, and there's like these two conflicting energies coming through as I connect with you Capricorn. Let's see if we can get some more clarification on that. So you've got the golden orange dragon. This is basically talking about being a peaceful warrior, shining your light, being the patient one and not going for the knee-jerk reaction. So this kind of makes a little bit of sense with this sort of pushing and pulling, conflicting feeling that I'm feeling. You know, this is a lot of you may be being tested right now and starting to realise that the knee-jerk reaction is not the right action. So the message coming across here is very much associated with toning down the drama, letting go of grudges from the past, letting go from people from the past. Some of you have had people come into your awareness from the past, and they're coming with all sorts of like explanations, excuses, apologies, etc. Really pay attention to whether it is in your best interests to have this person in your in the same position that they occupied before in your life. Are they coming forward because they genuinely feel for you, or are they coming forward because there is something lacking in themselves of which you were at one point giving to them? They then basically went away and You know the type of people that they basically just suck you dry. They are there for themselves. They're not there for you. But also, this is a time for you to shine your light on those that actually do need your energy, do need your help, and that includes yourself. So there's a lot of sort of kind of breaking away energy, moving towards a better outcome, and moving away from a situation that was very toxic. So a lot of you, if you're watching this reading, Capricorn, will be exiting or working through the effects of difficult, or healing from difficult situations from the past. Okay, so let's get a bit of nuance about this. All right, let's see what these Moonology cards. These are fantastic for giving us the details. Aha! We have 2. We want another 3, please, guys. Thank you. And I hope this reading does resonate with you guys. If it does, fantastic. Please give the channel a subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It does help me a lot. I will be doing more readings on this channel. I also do a card of the day on TikTok, which and some other videos on TikTok as well that you might not find on the YouTube platform at the moment. Please head over there and look for Spiritual Worlds. Also, if you are looking for a private reading, you can check out my website, which is spiritualworlds.co.uk, or jaredwalters.co.uk if you want to look at my more broader projects. Links will be in the description below, and let's just take the top 3 cards here that are coming out for you. So just thank you for my little cheap sort of plug and cheap pops there, guys. Fantastic. So step out of your comfort zone and believe in the impossible. So a lot of you are holding back, right? And some of you are playing the blame game, right? And okay, it may be someone else's fault, or it might not entirely be down to your decisions why you're in this space at the moment that you may be feeling that you're in. However, it's your responsibility for getting out of it. So are you going to blame other people, or are you going to take responsibility? And what I mean by taking responsibility is take on board your ability to respond to this situation. And how are you going to do that? Are you going to create more drama? Okay? Or are you going to be the person that sort of maybe takes a step back, tries to understand why this situation has manifested around you, why certain things have ended up the way they have? And again, this is, if certain things have to go, they have to go, right? But you can make that decision, okay? If someone is coming into your life and causing carnage, then I'm sorry, but if that was me, I very much learnt these days that there's 2 words that person can go by and can leave my presence by. The second one is off. The first one you can take your pick. There's quite a few to choose from, right? Sometimes you've got to have that attitude. I know I'm protecting me. I am doing what is right for me. This doesn't feel right for me, so therefore I am the one that's going to act. But I don't have to act in a way that harms you, or harms me, or harms anyone else. I can just simply turn around and put my attention into more productive things that are going to help me move forward, that are going to benefit me. And that sometimes means really pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. Because we like it when, sometimes we can just blame other people because it means we don't have to do anything about it, right? But ultimately, we are the ones that take control of our destiny. And this is what is coming up for you. Conclusions are in reach. Okay? You know what you need to do to move to the next chapter. If you are, feeling really uncomfortable, or, finding your job very difficult right now. Yes, okay, it's tiring. Yes, okay, it involves sacrifice. But it's down to you to really come to a decision about what you're going to do about that. Are you going to look for another job? Are you going to try and approach the right authorities, the right people that can actually deal with the problem? Are you going to try and negotiate something? There's all these different elements that are coming up. The answers that you have are in reach. And it's time to release negativity. This is about whatever situation you find yourself in, Capricorn, okay? This is about you shining your light, being the better person, being the bigger person, and making a decision. And this is very interesting because this links in with the other readings, some of the other readings I have done this month. We are coming to a point where we are having to find our authentic selves, and we are having to make the decisions that feel right for us. Sometimes if that means letting go of certain people, right, it doesn't necessarily mean we let go of them forever. It just means that we let go for the time being until the circumstances have time to change. So what is the final message of today's reading, Capricorn? We're going to ask these beautiful unicorn cards to come out with magic. There's much pretense and bullshit in the spiritual community when it comes to magic. The ultimate truth is, we are the magic. The magic happens in the little things. The magic happens when we change our perspective. Okay? Magic isn't shaking, doing a spell or casting a magic wand. And it's all about our reality and how we relate to our reality. And what is basically happening here is you're being shown that you are the creators and co-creator of your reality, and therefore your reality is a sum of your response to the stimuli of which you're given in life. And sometimes that can seem overly unfair. I get it, right? It can be overly unfair, and a lot of the times it can be bloody cruel, right? The life that we've created for ourselves here, sometimes there's a lot of cruelty involved, and that's difficult pill to swallow. But we can either be the solution to the problem or the further cause of the problem. If you can identify the cruelties, you can navigate around them. You can loosen the impact of them, not just for yourself but for others, by shining your light, by living your authentic self, by being that patient person, by being that person that others around you can actually come to gravitate to and say, wow, okay, there's something here, this person's understood something, and I want some of that in my life. And when you do that, that's when the magic happens. That's when the magic happens. It's like when you take an overnight sensation, right? An overnight sort of music star, for example, right? Someone who sort of, comes out of nowhere and gets to number one on the charts, right? A rock group, a solo artist, whatever. We call them, overnight sensations, right? There's no such thing as an overnight sensation. All overnight sensations would have worked tirelessly, worked hard to get to where they needed to be. They wouldn't have just been the person that we see in the forefront, but the people around them, their friends, their family, their colleagues, everyone surrounding them, to bring that moment to fruition. This is about the steps that you take to bring the moments that you want to fruition. God bless you, Capricorn. Thank you very, very much for watching this reading. I hope that it resonates with you. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Again, if you like what you see and this resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. I'll be doing more of these videos as the months go on. And again, as I said, I'll be doing readings on TikTok as well. So thank you very much, guys. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.